Hi guys! This is the product of another YouTube video that I did a tutorial on how I get very crisp, straight or curved lines and different tips and tricks I use depending on the kind of line I want to have. So if you want to see that, I will link it somewhere. Today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I set up for my pictures and how I edit my pictures. It's pretty simple. So how I start off is I don't use a backdrop. Some people think I use backdrops, but it's actually just a colored light. So if you look up on my ceiling, you see that the light is coming off blue, and you can't really see it because I have two lamps drowning out that color. That is the color that reflects among my walls. So then I stand further away from it, because if I'm gonna use a ring light or use a different light to light up my face, then it's gonna drown out the colors of the wall if I'm too close. So I stand really far away. So for example, the color reflects onto back here, and I'm standing on that whole other corner right there with the ring light, you see? If I wanna get a color on my face, I have another colored light right here on my desk lamp. Ooh, this actually showed up super cool. So I realized that blue lights can kind of double as a UV light. It's not exactly like a UV light because I do have a UV lamp, and when I use a UV lamp it's like really extreme, but sometimes a blue light will make certain colors pop out, just like you can see right here, and it looks kind of neon. So I just wanted to show you guys an example. So this is a super good investment if you're looking for colored lights. These are all from Philips Hue lights, and they're pretty expensive. I like them because they can all connect to one little connector, and I can control all of them through my phone. So you can see there's just like a wheel on my phone with every color, and you can just pick any color, any brightness that you want. I know that now you can get some on Amazon for a lot cheaper. I don't know if they have that kind of effect where you could connect it to your phone. But if you want an alternative, especially for just like a single lamp, I think the Amazon choice is great. I wish I had known about it before, but yeah, so that's how I get the colors going. I have a regular ring light. I can link it on my descriptions. I got it on Amazon. It's fairly cheap. Well, that was quick. Like that's it. I'm gonna show you guys how I edit my pictures. I got questions on how I get these kind of pictures that I've been doing where it has more like these graphic designs in the back, like that. You can see that I draw those squiggles in the back. Another example is something like that, or something like that. You know, it just adds more depth to the picture, and it just prevents the background from being so boring. I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. I do that through Procreate. Other apps that I use to edit my pictures I will also show you are Snapseed, Facetune, and recently I've been using a lot of Prequel. Starting off, I'll start with Snapseed, and I use this app to enhance the color of the makeup because sometimes it'll be drowned out by all the light I have going on. So I'll use the selective tool to go over specific colors in specific areas, shrinking the area that it's affecting so that it won't affect the whole picture and my face. So I'll turn up the brightness, contrast, sometimes the saturation. You do this as much as you need to and as small as you need to, because depending on your look, you'll have to really work on small areas. And you can see right here, I'm gonna switch it from before and after, and the colors just look a lot brighter. So after that, I'll save it, and that's when we'll go to Procreate. So start off by creating a layer, and then you're on the selective tool, you're gonna start clicking your background with the automatic choice. And when you slide your finger, you can pick how much of the area you're selecting. So make sure to select enough that you're only selecting the background, of course. And this is gonna be the area that you can draw on freely without having any mark on the unselected area. So once you click the button on top again, that's when you can pick a pen and go on the second layer, pick a color, and yeah, that's exactly how I make these squiggles and lines. So you can see right here, I'm gonna draw these squiggles, and then you can go on the button above and you have all these options to blur it, to liquefy it. So I use the blur options a lot. This time I'm using the motion blur, and you can see it just puts it more in the background. I will do that, and sometimes you can even use the liquefy and mess around with the squiggles even more. So there's really a lot that you can do, but this is pretty much what I do just to add a bit of depth into my pictures. This is exactly how I got this. Obviously this looks a little different, but pretty much the same concept. But that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope that made sense. I hope that helps some of you. If you guys have any questions at all, let me know. Sorry for this shitty video quality. I didn't want to get my camera out and I'll do all that, but yeah. Let me know if you guys have questions. Oh, yeah.